Well, I wasn't expecting to film this today. One of my honeybee nucleus colonies had grown incredibly fast this season. Even though I had already split this colony earlier in the year, they simply ran out of room and today they decided it was time to swarm. Luckily, I happened to be around when it started. I grabbed my phone as quickly as I could and started recording because witnessing a honeybee swarm is something most people never get to see in person. If you have never seen a swarm before, it can look a little intimidating. Thousands of bees suddenly fill the air, creating what seems like a complete chaos. But the truth is, this is actually one of the gentlest times in a honeybee colony's life. When a colony swarms, the old queen leaves the hive with roughly 60% of the worker bees. Before leaving, the bees fill their honey stomachs with as much honey as they can carry. That stored honey becomes the fuel they'll need to build an entire new home. The swarm usually lands on the nearest tree or shrub, while scout bees fly off in every direction searching for a suitable permanent home. That temporary stop gives beekeepers a unique opportunity. If you are lucky enough to find the swarm before they move on, you can catch them and give them a brand new home. And today that's exactly what I did. The swarm clustered on one of the nearby peach trees. I set my camera on a tripod down on the ground, so unfortunately I couldn't get a close-up while I climbed the ladder. Safety comes first, and I needed both hands free to collect the bees. I gently scooped the cluster into this EZ Nuc box that I had prepared ahead of time. Inside I had installed frames coated with a thick layer of fresh beeswax. That extra wax gives the bees a head start and encourages them to drop beautiful straight comb much more quickly. Since swarming bees already have their honey reserves packed inside their bodies, they immediately begin producing wax from special wax glands and start building new comb. This is an incredible process that happens surprisingly fast. There were a couple of important moments that I couldn't capture on video. The first was finding the queen. Once I spotted her, I carefully placed her into a queen clip so she couldn't accidentally fly away during the excitement. The second important step was to add a frame of uncapped brood from the original nucleus colony. This is a trick many experienced beekeepers use. Young brood produces pheromones that encourage the swarm to stay and accept their new home. Without the brood, there's always a chance the swarm decides they don't like the location and leave again later that day or even the next day. I decided to leave the queen safely inside the queen clip overnight, placing the clip between two frames inside the nuc box. Let's fast forward to the next day. Now that they have settled in their new home, it's time to release the queen. Once she is free, she'll hopefully start laying eggs very soon. That marks the beginning of an entirely new colony. I will check on them again in a few days, and if they have not drawn out comb because it's almost the end of the flow in our area, I'll feed them 1-to-1 sugar solution to help them draw out comb. Watching a swarm leave can be disappointing because it means your original colony has lost a large portion of its workforce. But if you are prepared, a swarm can also become an incredible opportunity to start another healthy colony. To that end, it's a good idea to place a swarm trap or two on the trees near your apiary. Nature has been perfecting this process for millions of years, and every time I witness it, I'm reminded just how remarkable honeybees really are. I hope you enjoyed coming along as I captured this swarm and gave them a new home. If you found this video interesting or learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future beekeeping and gardening adventures. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Happy beekeeping!